Welcome to part 2 of What If Harry Potter Was in Star Wars. Thank you for your support on part 1 of this video, as I'm thinking of making this into a long-running series. If you haven't seen part 1, I recommend you watch that first before watching this video. The link will be in the description below. Harry had done the stupid thing again and tried to be the hero, Hermione thought to herself as she planned her next move. Now without Harry and Ron, Hermione was running out of ideas. Not that Ron was doing much anyway. Fortunately, Harry had left his invisibility cloak behind, allowing Hermione to travel as much as she wanted to. Taking a look back at the mysterious symbols she had found in the Tales of the Beedle Bard, she made up her mind, and apparated away from the Forest of Dean. Back on Coruscant, Harry faced a new challenge. Without his invisibility cloak, he would somehow need to sneak his way around a new universe, and find the identity of someone called a Sith Lord. Whilst listening intently to Yoda, the voice of Qui-Gon could be heard once more. Qui-Gon tells Harry how his friends would be safe for the foreseeable future, as Voldemort was too self-centered to finish the war without the downfall of Harry. Qui-Gon also tells Harry that he needs to be wary of all that goes on around him, as he continues in his quest to look for the Sith Lord. As Qui-Gon disappears, Harry doesn't even pretend to be annoyed as he grit his teeth. He always had to take the difficult route, Harry thought to himself. But then again, his life had never been easy. Thinking like Hermione, Harry headed straight to the library, where he encountered an elderly woman who had been expecting him. Introducing herself as Jedi Master Jocasta Nu, Harry was led to a darker section of the library. The structure of the library was similar to Hogwarts, except everything was scaled much larger. Coming across to the recommended section, Harry picked out some books, hoping to get an understanding of what was going on in his universe. Reading was never Harry's strong suit, but as he read many of these scriptures and tomes, he began to gain an understanding of what was happening. He could see that the galaxy had heavily been dominated by politics in recent years, and as he read through the reports, he became drawn to one name. That name was Higo Damas II. Harry may have not been a banker, but he saw some unusual and unnamed withdrawals. With Madame Jocasta unable to shed any light on the matter, Harry headed back to Master Yoda's quarters. Yoda is slightly concerned at how the Jedi Council had not spotted this before, and together with Harry, they head to meet with Chancellor Valorum, who oversaw some of the activities of the intergalactic banking clan. Valorum is also unable to shed any light, except that the Damas clan was operating in secrecy, and Master Sifo Dyas had been closely connected to some of their transactions. For now, they had reached a dead end. But as they headed back to the Jedi Temple, Yoda felt a surge through the Force. Yoda immediately turned around, surprising Harry, who did not know Yoda was capable of moving at such speed, and back to Chancellor Valorum's home. In the courtyard, where they had spoken just a few minutes earlier, lay the body of Chancellor Valorum, with a hole through his chest. As Yoda summoned temple guards to cordon off the area, Yoda also stepped closer to inspect the body. The wound appeared to be that of a lightsaber. Clearly someone had been listening to them, and did not want Valorum to reveal any potential secrets. But Yoda knew they had just stepped a little closer to finding out the identity of the Sith Lord. Back in the wizarding world, Voldemort is furious. He had been trying for months to get a hold of Harry Potter, but had failed to do so. Now with his disappearance, the war would be prolonged a little longer, until we could finally rid the world of the pesky little half-blood. As Nagini trailed his long cloak, he stood from his chair, and took a long glance along the table of Death Eaters, who were ready for his words, and raising his wand, unleashed a blasting curse to the whole table, sending the Death Eaters into the walls, as Voldemort and Nagini walked out of the room. That is it for part 2 of What If Harry Potter Was in Star Wars. If you want to see a part 3, please like and subscribe for more what ifs, and as always, leave a comment on what if you'd like to see next. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.